Good morning, everybody. I'm going to show you something that is really a key thing. It's really great to create a blog post, but you also have to make sure it gets in front of lots and lots of eyes. So I'm going to show you today how I accomplish that. As you can see, I've got all these buttons on here. First of all, let me show you where I got these buttons and how I put them in my blog. There's two ways you can put them in the blog, but this is addtoany.com buttons/for/website. And if you do that, you will come to this page. And all I did was I wanted more services than just the average. Pardon the dogs barking, they're right outside my door. So you can actually choose as many as you want. Now I chose a few extras besides the ones I have here. And then I completed when I had this, and then I just said get button code. When you do that, you get this code down here. Don't worry if you don't understand what it is. Just copy it and come back to your blog, which I'm going to do that now. I'm going to just add a new blog just for the purpose of you seeing where I put that. Now, when you come into... What's that? So when you come into the blog, I like to use Divi Builder, but you can do it any way you want. Another way you can do it is actually to use the text side of your blog settings like this. So if you use the text settings right here, remember not visual text, and you do it like this, whoops, that's the wrong share code. Okay, we want to make sure it picks up this share code. So we will have that. See how it shows all of the code now? And when you come back here, it's going to show up like this. It's easier though to actually come down here and use the Divi Builder. And when you do that, you can just simply, the very first one here is where you want it. So you want to take out the text one and you want to put in the code. And that gives you the opportunity to put this in there. I'm not going to complete this because it's already in mine, but that's how this appears right here. Is it becomes one of the modules at the very top of the blog. So then the next thing I do, I've already done it to these first two, is I click on each of the buttons, and by doing that I'm sharing my video. If you share your share your blog post first before anyone else does, then it gets out to more eyes, and then others will start to do the same. And then of course you do that with everything. Another thing I use, this is a paid service, is I use Hootsuite. Hootsuite is a real simple way to get it out to more places at once. As you can see, I've got several places already lined in here, and I only have to put the blog post in here. And you can do it that way as well. So once you've put it in all of the places you want to do that, then the next thing is to actually email it to people. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to go here to getting started, and I'm going to come into emails, and I'm going to view and edit one I have already created for this purpose. You only want one email because if you send several, then it just keeps sending. And it's good to have both the autoresponders and something that you've sent on a regular basis. So I have one that I've already named broadcast, broadcast daily, one message. Okay, now I'm going to edit this one and create a new message, because each message is going to be different every single time. And I'm going to say today every inch counts, because that is what the name of the blog is. And I'm going to come down here And I'm going to change the message in this blog that I put out yesterday, because I want this blog to say something about what I'm doing today. It's okay. Okay, I don't want any of this other stuff here. Now I want to keep the bottom part of my blog, which you can create and then continue to keep using it. And so I'm going to say, it's okay if you fail. No one is perfect. And make this your own message. I'm just writing this on the fly. As long as you gain an inch, you are on your way. Okay, new blog. And then of course it needs to have the correct link, which is up here. And see where I've already got a link, I just simply highlight over that, click this chain up here, and it allows me to copy and paste the new link in there. Make sure it's correct. Let's look again. Make sure I didn't get HTTP twice. Sometimes it does. Okay, it fixed it. Alright, so everything else is fine. I'm not going to change it. And then I'm going to save this. Now I have a new email to send out, and I'm going to come back up here to emails, and I'm going to come to emails, and now this time I'm going to send an email. So you need to edit your broadcast, create one and edit it. And then this is how you send out a daily message. Is you send out an email every day, and it's taking a little more time than it should. Okay, now we're here. Now remember, it's got to be the one that I showed you. It's that broadcast. You can name it anything you want, but I suggest you say broadcast daily or my broadcast daily, and then you change the actual header of the email so it doesn't say that when it goes out. And then I select everybody because this is a generic message. And then I choose the date. Now this doesn't have as many leads as my AWeber list, but that's okay. I'm trying to build this up more. So I want to make sure that everybody gets an email daily. And so there it goes. It's out. And that's as simple as it gets. That's how you email daily your blog post. So I want to show you something, one more thing here. This is my actual where it shows the emails that the new people that get into my list, and from the things I send out or the links that I show out on. And I don't have a solo ad going right now, so this is simply from social media. And if you look, there's at least one a day, if not more, and this is mostly coming from this effort. And before I started doing this, it was kind of sporadic. I would get a few, but it was sporadic. Now it's daily. If you look at the ads, at the dates now, you can see it's daily, pretty much. There's a few days skipped, maybe that was a weekend. But you can see that most of the time I'm getting leads daily. And the majority of the time is because I'm doing this. I am sending out a daily email after I complete a blog. I'm not doing spammy messages that they don't want to see. I'm sending stuff to them that they will want to see. And I want them to actually get the emails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope that helps. And tell me how that goes. Make sure and create a new email every single day so that people get to see what you're all about, and that you're not just spammy, buy this, buy this, buy this. because they will come around eventually if you continue to send them emails.